Alright, so this is going to be the third episode of my NCR playthrough, and we're just going to continue right where we left off. I'm going to try to be doing around 30-minute videos so that we can still get stuff done, because as I said, I'm kind of poor at editing. So I'm going to do 30-minute videos around, give or take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then that way we can still get stuff done, but it's not such a slog. Hopefully in this episode we should begin our conquest of New Vegas proper. Alright, let's see. Modify the government. We don't have much left. Let's just go with ship designer just for the heck of it. Mechanical computing, good. That means that we can. Let's see. Is this had a time penalty? Yeah, but it's -3 research time, so I don't care that much. I'll take the research time bonus. Who's next? Mojave Raiders. Still can't justify against you. That's frustrating. Wait, who's the leader there? A Raider Council. That's kind of cool. And then we're gonna have to go through the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood, and then the Fiends, and then New Vegas, before we can really focus down Caesar's Legion. Although it might happen that Caesar's Legion attacks us first, in which case we're just going to have to deal with it. Okay, Old Bones. Alright, what's next? Let's go with... What's this do? New California annexes the Rapids. Rapids exiled. Interesting. What about this? Nipton adds 2 outposts, or the Long 15 add 3 infrastructure. How long? 60 days, 60 days, 60 days. I'm gonna go for pushing for the Colorado. No. I'm gonna actually get... I'm gonna go completely off of those. The capital of the NCR attracts strangers from distant lands. Tribals come to peddle mystical relics. Scavengers attempt to pawn off electronic doodads and junk. And on occasion, cloaked strangers try to sell advanced technology from ages past, as the city is one of the only places in the wasteland where one can do such a thing without fear of being robbed by the Brotherhood of Steel. Alright. Brotherhood of Steel. Chemehuevi, Blythe, Paymaster Landing. Is this the Rapids? Yeah, so we'd be able to annex the Rapids. If we did that, we could pretty much push straight to Caesar's Legion, which is actually something worth considering, because they're the biggest giant that we have to worry about. Like, total, like, eventually the Washington Brotherhood might become a problem. Go with that. Eventually, the Washington Brotherhood might be a problem. We're going to be friends with the Desert Rangers. So, like, for the most part, other than Caesar's Legion, we don't really have that many real rivals to worry about. So, there could be something said about just pushing into Caesar's Legion as quick as possible. I just don't know how built up they are at the moment. They still don't have Tucson. They're still at war with the Hangdogs. I think we're gonna try to push for the Rapids and then just go straight for Caesar's Legion as quick as possible, because they're still fighting the Hangdogs, and that's got to be quite a bit of attrition on those divisions. Who else are they at war with? Just the hangdogs, okay. So they're still at war with the hangdogs. They haven't finished Tucson yet. So they don't have those divisions. They haven't taken any of the stuff to the south. And sadly, they're not at war with the Foragers or the Navajo Nation, because those ones really slow down the AI. But the fact that they're still fighting the hangdogs is really useful, and that'll mean that both troops will be diverted elsewhere, but also the troops that are not diverted are going to be the weaker ones, because they're not going to have the experience. Okay, so I'm just going to go, as I said, let's try to get this done as quick as possible. So on the other side of the Great Colorado sits the Legion, a specter that hangs over the civilized NCR. If we are to be safe, we must be sure that our side of said river is protected, which will unfortunately require the removal of local tribal groups such as the Rapids. Manpower minus 500, political power minus 500. We get a core on some of the Rapids places, and we annex the Rapids. Okay, let's go. I don't know if that means annex war goal, or if that means just straight up annex. So just in case, I'm gonna place some I'm gonna place Drummond on it. Right here, right here. I'm gonna go with right here. And then 11. Go there with this. And you guys are going to be red. Deploy units. Sure, let's go for it. Shady Sands. Alright, let's get this one. No. Air base, radar station. That actually is going to be pretty useful, so let's go for that. Troopers, go ahead and join up here. What can we research that looks good? Could get our radar station level 2, but we're not really building that yet, so let's go for something else. Yeah, let's go for this, just because it's a relatively short research. Okay, I'm hoping that we don't have to fight these guys, but if we do, I'm willing. The Tohono Nation, Cowboy Country, Tucson. Does Cowboy Country have their own unique? No. Cowboy Country is actually a raider faction. What about the ranchers here? Baudelio. These guys are civilized. Signal companies. Alright, we have some army experience. You know what we could actually do is these guys down and actually edit the NCR troopers. I'm gonna remove that. Add some infantry. Dog support. Let's see, flamer support. Explosives, and which one of these will be best? Trickle back. This one. There we go. Everything else looks good. Let's do that. Make that change. And then in the meantime, we can be doing 5 of them. Low need, low manpower. Okay, I'm actually gonna get rid of them. And actually, I'm also going to just do that for now. Let them reinforce and such. Get that manpower back up. Yeah, we are starting to run low, huh? Alright. Well, come on. When's this thing gonna be done? A couple days. Alright. So, we might... I thought we were gonna be invading the strip first. But it looks like if this war with the hangdogs continues and I get the chance, alright, there it is. I'm just going to go straight for Caesar's Legion and see if we can just get them to capitulate as quick as possible. They have quite a bit of victory points though, so let's see. When do we get to Sultan? When can we attack? Mojave Raiders. Do any of these give us an annex war goal? Nipton. None of these are giving us the annex war goal against the Caesar's Legion, which kind of sucks. Should probably start focusing over there. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to wait until down here. Kimball's protege. Old World Wall. Let's go with this one for now. Rebuilding Long 15 for now, just to get those factories. Cool, we got quite a bit to add. What do we want to add on to that? Basic firearms, I'm just going to get those as quick as possible. And then for the rest of it, we can start increasing that stuff. Alright. Looks like we're kind of stabilizing back out with our manpower. What's this give? Recovery rate, that's good. Alright, so since we're doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and get 10 of them. What are you guys waiting on? Dogs, flamers, explosives, and motorized. Maybe it was a bit much to give them all that support. Yeah, this isn't coming in fast enough. Well, you know, I'm actually going to get rid of that for now. Actually, that's okay, just these ones. Is this useful? Yeah, both of those are useful. One more width. There we go, 4 width. I think that's better. What are you guys waiting on now? Infantry and motorized. Just motorized now. Do we have motorized equipment? Ah, that might be a problem. Are we not producing motorized? Let's see real quick. I don't think we are. We don't have any motorized equipment research, so what is it that needs that? Sorry about this. This one needs 5 motorized. So, dang, not going to be able to use that. Well, we'll go. It's fine. We got the width at least increased. And then you guys all look good, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on Shady Sands. And we just annexed it, so no problem there. Are there any... Yeah, there are a good amount of places to do some river crossings. Can we just straight up justify need 100%? Damn it. Alright, well, we might be going for the strip after all. But let's see. Mojave Raiders. Tohono Nation. Same 100%. Well, damn. Let's add these guys to them. Again, and then Garrison. Right along here. Alright. Well, that's not ideal, but can we get the 15? Do we have enough infantry equipment? Not enough. Alright, so looking good with those 10. Let's see, technologies. Might as well since it's just 59 days. And then as for you, let's get you researching some motorized. We have scrap motorcycles. About salvage. Let's go with... What about the war bikes? That's a 4 production cost, and this is 3 production cost. Reliability, hardness, and reliability, hardness. So this one's worth it. I'm going to go with it. Come on. Okay, can't research it since it's unique to a different faction. It's fine. Have some NCR troopers on motorbikes. Can I do them here? Is this where I get? Yeah, scrap motorcycles. Okay, gotcha. Well, we'll go ahead and start that as well then. In fact, there we are. Alright, so, here, give me just a second. I'm gonna check the time. Alright, good. Okay, so it really does look like we're just gonna... Oh! Okay, cool. Thought that we'd been... Mojave subjugation against the Mojave Raiders. Let's go with it. And then that's gonna be fighting against these guys. Yep. So we will begin our expansion into the Strip. The Dam Busters. What are they? Headsman Rattler. Is this a... Yeah, it's a Raider faction. Interesting. And they hold Hoover Dam. It'd be cool if we could take Hoover Dam. But I kind of want Caesar's Legion to take Hoover Dam because it gives us reason to invade them later on. And I want to get that done as quick as possible. Alright, these things are all good for now. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. It's only 150 days. Are they still at war with the Hangdogs? Yep, still at war with the Hangdogs, though they are definitely gaining land. They took the previous capital. These guys should capitulate soon. Could I send... Sadly, I cannot send assistance. Who will Caesar's Legion go after next? Tucson's? Let's see if we can stage a coup. And go ahead and improve relations as well, so that if need be, we can actually send some divisions to assist in that war, just to slow them down a bit more, or at least a lend-lease to give them some equipment that we're not using. All right. Right, it is also going to take some equipment, some infantry equipment. 3,000. It's quite a bit, but it's worth it if we can get these guys on side. What are they focusing on? Let's see what their national focus is right now. Numerai. Let's see, could they even... Let's see, where's Tucson? So they've done the Hangdogs and Twin Mothers, I believe. They haven't done either of these focuses, I don't think. And, or no, I know that they haven't. Or if they have, then they didn't successfully, like, follow up the war goal. White Legs Petition. Okay. And right now, it looks like they're focusing on upgrading their army through numbers, which kind of sucks because that's kind of what we are. See, can we actually research new weapons? Any? Yet? 145, good enough for me. Let's get that thing done. Get her done. Shady Sands. It's cool that, like, it's infantry with the vehicle. Alright. No longer get the effects from the Long 15. Mojave subjugation. Let's go ahead and get these guys in there. Hero of the Mojave. I'm just gonna get down here as quick as possible, just to make sure. The change in popularity of people. Okay, so an unexpected hero has arisen from the Mojave expedition. a common man named Aaron Kimball, who has gained fame for numerous victories and important rousing speeches. Such a man could go far in this world with the right ambitions, but for now he's the hero of both the NCR and the Mojave. I like that, so we might end up being able to get him. I'm just going to go ahead and declare war. I'm not that worried about what they have. Okay, well, maybe I should be a little bit more worried, but 26, 27, front line, and then just take it all out, and go ahead and strategic redeploy, and aggressively, and let's go for it. Join wars. NCR Rangers wants to help in our war effort. Absolutely. I mean, I don't really need you, but it's always good to have some increased relations. Which reminds me, they are part of the NCR. Perfect, 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 perfect. Low manpower. It's not that bad. Okay, come on, get there quick, and then just go ahead. Go ahead and assist. Assist, assist, assist. Push forward as fast as possible, men. Love the sound effects. Just listen to that real quick. Yeah, it's so powerful, the like gunshots and such. Alright. Go ahead and take you. Ah. Well, don't need that one. That one for now. Alright, just don't want them to good enough. There we go. No offense, Rangers, but I would prefer to keep that territory. Alright, as for you, go ahead and start garrisoning here as well. We're starting to get to the point that that New Vegas starts. We now own Prim and Good Springs. We're moving up towards Novak and Nipton, and we're almost to Hoover Dam. Now we just need to move in on the Mojave chapter and continue. Okay, so campaigns against the Brotherhood. Oh, perfect. This is a perfect area. After having cleared out the raiders, the Mojave seems to be in the Republic hands. The Brotherhood, however, will likely resist the Republic's attempt to seize further control of the Mojave. Hire local caravans. Recruit local militias. 50% victory, 50% rely on our troops. I mean, we can go ahead. I don't see why we wouldn't just go with this. We gain political power? I don't know. Let's go with that. I mean, I guess so. I don't know what the wrongs are with that. They repel the attack. Having gained information about our plans to launch an offensive beforehand, the Brotherhood troops was prepared, and it's confronted our attack. The troops we had managed to assemble in this area, where our power base is weak, were insufficient to defeat the Brotherhood forces. Sadly, the attack has been turned against us and seen as a sign of the Brotherhood's troops' recovery after their long retreat. It won't help them in the long run. It's true, it won't. Can we just... Why can't we just attack them? Come on. I'm gonna go ahead and get some divisions already preparing the attack, because I have a feeling they're going to be next. Alright.
The grass is the springiest, the bees are the stingiest, the birds are the wingiest, the bells are the ringiest.
Alright, what's next? Wasteland motorcycle, scrap car. I mean, we could mess with that stuff. Also, I think I'm going to get my scrap fighters started. Start to upgrade those things. Okay, why are we having a difficulty? We're gonna need some more. Just deploying. Clash with Brotherhood guerrillas. With both us and the Brotherhood troops barely having recovered from our previous offensive, our mutual troop presence close to the border has reignited the conflict. In addition to the local warlords and militias, we have considered moving in more troops from elsewhere. Although this may not give us opportunity to crush the Brotherhood menace once and for all, it would be an important ideological victory to show that they will not be allowed to expand further. We must draw the line now. I don't know what a border war means. Let's go ahead and do that, though. Happily. Go ahead and add these guys to there. I don't know what border war means. Interesting. Was that part of the actual Hearts of Iron thing? Let's go ahead and get this thing researched. What are we doing here? Victory in Mojave chapter. Our efforts to draw the line against the threat of the Brotherhood have been successful. The Mojave Brotherhood guerrilla campaigns in response to our increased troop presence in the region surrounding their power base failed to anticipate our dedication to stopping them. This show of strength has ruined the reputation of the Brotherhood in the Mojave and improved ours. Let's hope that they remember. +5 national unity. That's pretty good. Hero of the Mojave. Okay. Kimball's protege. Yeah, sure, why not? Standing in the shadow of Aaron Kimball is a man named Lee Oliver. While not the most brilliant of minds, he's a capable tactical commander who understands how to use strengths of the NCR against his foes. He's a capable right-hand man for Kimball and a rising star in the military. Wait, what does that actually give us? Didn't actually read what it gives us. 2 power armor units, and he becomes a general. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Oh cool, we actually gained some land. It looks like. Can't really tell. But yeah, so looks like, so after a little bit more of this, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll read this in a second. After a little bit more of this, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode. So, despite our efforts to show that the Brotherhood will not be allowed to expand their influence outside of where they have currently taken refuge, we cannot afford to commit enough resources to win the conflict along the new California Republic border. In response, in sporadic conflicts with Brotherhood militias slowly turned out more and more in their favor, which in the end made the campaign a failure in demonstrating that we have this situation under— Just let me attack them! Their strengths keep increasing. The Brotherhood could turn out to be a genuine threat. Troubling. Our national unity is back down. Oh gosh. What you guys got? Go ahead and deploy and then stop. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you guys can just be everywhere. Just so that once I do gain that land, they will fill it in. We're gonna have to go after the fiends next. Just fix my microphone. Alright. Come on, just allow me to attack them. It's not that bad. 44%. Can't tell you how much I want. Still attacking the hangdogs, though I don't see any conflicts along the border. But they're really running themselves down against them. Impressive. They still do have a good bit to shore up their borders with, though, which is kind of impressive. Maybe it's just because I'm using so much. Once I go to war with them, I will probably take back a lot of my troops over here and deploy them along the border. It's just right now I prefer to have my troops all spread out. I don't know why. It just feels more like government-y. Have a military presence everywhere. especially right here, apparently. Okay, clash with Brotherhood guerrillas again. Okay, let's go ahead and draw the line once again. This looks like this is just going to be a long, drawn-out conflict. I mean, I get it. Like, I would prefer if I could just attack them, but at the same time, I get why they're doing, why the mod is doing this, and like saying like, victory. Let us hope they remember. Cool. So now we have that. I get why it is that they want us to do this, because it makes it feel like you're fighting against a guerrilla force more rather than just straight up going in and attacking. And so right now the Mojave Brotherhood is about in the same position that they are in Fallout New Vegas. So I'm happy with that. Go ahead and get that. It's only 112. Alright, let's see what we can do. Once we finish researching maybe this and one more, I will go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and end the episode after we finish that. Right. Yeah, Caesar's Legion is looking pretty weak against the Hangdogs. I don't know if maybe they're just not trying as hard or what, but okay, so I don't know what I'm going to want to go for next, but we will figure it out in the next episode. See, our heavy trooper is going to go ahead and put them there. So, yeah, we're going to figure that out in the next episode. For now, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know with a like or a comment. It really does mean a lot. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, you can also let me know and subscribe so that you can get some notifications for that. And, yeah, so have a nice day or night or whatever it may be.